Today, I'm going to talk about the pool rooms inside the backrooms, which is also referred to as Level 37. It's an expansive complex of interconnected rooms and corridors, slightly submerged in stagnant, lukewarm water. The rooms vary in size and structure, ranging from uniform pools and hallways to more open, abnormally shaped areas. The walls, ceilings, and floors of this level all appear to be constructed from the same white ceramic tile, with the only deviation from this color being the blue-green hue of the water. The architecture of Level 37 is really strange. It's strict in nature and eerily pristine. It does not deviate from its orderly evenness. Although the intended purpose of each area is difficult to ascertain, they're much too large to properly serve the function of a pool. The abnormality of Level 37's geometry typically nullifies any purpose it might serve, because it's a really odd construction. In certain areas, pillars protrude out of the water, much too large in quantity to justify their amount. Larger, submerged areas lack a ledge to climb out of the water, where there should be one. Light is cast from irregular angles, leaving some areas completely cast in darkness, and staircases descend directly into deep pits of water. This gives the impression that the water was not originally present. Entrances to these deep areas are typically found in the form of descending staircases or direct underwater holes. It is strictly advised to avoid exploring these areas due to their inherent danger, being that they are completely devoid of light and thus have unmapped terrain. Without the proper equipment, one could easily get lost or even drown in the level's depths. The temperature of the water is strangely consistent. Even in the dark areas of the level, where no light reaches, the water is still noticeably lukewarm. Upon investigation, traces of Epsom salt, also known as magnesium sulfate, has been found in the water of Level 37. When Epsom salt is present inside water and one's body is resting in it for an extended period of time, it has a naturally relaxing effect, relieving muscles and other bodily pains in most areas. Along with this, traces of multiple unknown compounds were also found present in the water. The property of these substances are difficult to interpret, but it's suspected that they add to the relieving effects of the water, which has been declared anomalous itself. By unknown means, a minimal and constant rippling is present in the water covering Level 37, despite it being undisturbed. It's not known whether this rippling originates from a certain point in the level, or if it's a property inherent in the water itself, though some wanderers theorize the level to be so large that it's developed its own tidal forces. Sound is severely altered in Level 37. Wanderers are affected in various ways, the most commonly reported effects being all noise dropping off quickly, not echoing as it normally would, and feeling muted or dampened. It's suspected that this primarily stems from the sound of the water, which behaves in a subtly unorthodox manner. In certain explorations, the sound of the water is reported to be quiet, almost calming, whilst in rarer cases, it quickly becomes obtrusive and drowns out other sounds. The cause of the water's subjective effects is still undergoing research, though it's theorized that the differing effects may result from one's life or history. Wanderers have claimed Level 37 is entirely devoid of life. No encounters of entities or other wanderers have been recorded in this level. Well, that's what's known so far. But who knows? as this level is so unimaginably large that one could not possibly come across another unless they're exploring deep enough to encounter one. Although there isn't any entity found yet in this level, it has been discovered that one entity, known as hydrolytis plague, is present here in the pool rooms. Hydrolytis plague, typically referred to as simply hydrolytis, is a bacterium located in the water of the darker areas of level 37. The disease lurks around untreated and stagnant bodies of water, being most common in abandoned pools. It can appear due to multiple environmental factors, and in the case of pools, spread rapidly due to the lack of chlorine. Hydrolytis is mainly transmitted by airborne particles containing the bacterium or by consumption of water containing the disease. Infected people can exhale the particles, possibly infecting another when in close proximity. The disease has multiple symptoms, including weakness, high fever, severe pain, and possibly delirium if infected for a longer period of time. Due to the nature of level 37, the interpersonal spread of hydrolytis is not a concern, but the effects of the symptoms may be worsened in the level due to the lack of medicinal availability. Apart from this, there is no other threat in there. For the calming effect of level 37, some wanderers do find this place as heaven. Brightly lit rooms with pools of blue water surrounding one's body like a warm embrace. White ceramic tiles make up the walls and floor, reflecting the light and leaving no corner untouched by its radiance. Few also stated that these places are not bounded in reality. In fact, they are a reflection of one's mental state, a reflection of their emotions. They are a twisted parody of reality, extended interpretations of locations one does not typically consider whilst passing through. Exploring them can be described as exploring a place inside a dream. They are not infinite, nor are they finite. These places reflect the headspace of those experiencing them. It's not the doing of any force or overseeing entity whatsoever. Instead, it's one's emotions that keep the rooms extended. In order to exit this level, you need to do the exact opposite. You need to be completely calm and at peace, without having any desire to escape. Only then you can exit this level.